I have an interesting cocktail for you guys this week. What happens when you mix together 4 base spirits? And I'm not talking about that infamous blue drink that I know you all order when you're at the club trying to get turned. I'm talking about this modern twist on an old fashioned called the autumn old fashioned. There's so many ingredients in there. It's like a cocktail inside a cocktail. It's a lot of bottles. So hang out and let me show you how you make an autumn old fashioned. We're going to need a lot of different bottles to make this autumn old fashioned. We actually have 7 different bottles. We have 4 base spirits, 4 different base spirits, 2 different types of bitters, and a bottle of maple syrup. So let's get started. First off, you'll need a mixing glass. We're going to build this in a mixing glass. I'm going to add half an ounce of rye first. It's the same rye I used last week, the Sazerac rye. You can use any rye. Next up, I'm going to add Applejack. Applejack is a type of apple brandy from the United States. It starts off like whiskey, the flavor, but then it finishes with the aroma of apple. So it's a really interesting spirit. This is Laird's 100 proof Applejack. Half an ounce of that too. We have Armagnac. This is a type of grape brandy from France. It's kind of like cognac, except instead of being from the cognac region of France, this is from the Armagnac region. It's very similar, but it's a little funkier. It's actually not my favorite type of spirit, but it goes great in this drink, and I think I only have this bottle for this drink, so it must be worth it, huh? Half an ounce of that, which is 15 milliliters. And last up we have scotch, a blended scotch. Monkey Shoulder is one of my favorites. It has notes of like oatmeal and grain, like cereal type of flavor. This is actually meshes really well, blends really well with the rest of this drink. So I'm gonna add half an ounce of that. We're gonna add 2 dashes of chocolate bitters. So this is Aztec chocolate bitters. Originally they used mole bitters, which is kind of similar from Bittermans. I'm going to use this Fees Brothers Aztec chocolate bitters. 2 dashes of this. And last up, probably the most common bitters that most people should have. It's Angostura Grateful Old Fashions. Only 1 dash of this. I'm going to add a bar spoon of a nice dark maple syrup. And then last up, I'm going to add some ice. Stir for 30 seconds. When your drink is properly chilled and diluted, take it out. We're going to grab a glass. We're going to strain it into, with a julep strainer, strain it into a double rocks glass. And then we're going to add a nice clear rock into this. All right. Grab the peel of 1 lemon. Express the oils. Forgot the orange. Grab the peel of an orange. Let's see what I can get a good peel off this. It's pretty good. Espresso oils of that. Rub around the rim. And there you have an autumn old fashioned. The Autumn Old Fashioned was created in 2013 by Devin Tarby at Death & Company in New York. It's an iconic bar that really influenced and pushed the cocktail renaissance during the late 2000s. I don't know much else about this drink. I just found it in this very important book called Cocktail Codex that really affected how I thought about cocktails. It categorizes cocktails into 6 different types, and it's just a matter of similar construction with different ratios. This book really helped me explore a lot of different cocktails and understand how a lot of different cocktails were made. So I use this book a lot. Check it out. You should buy it if you're interested in cocktails. Other than that, I think this is just a great cocktail. The combination of rye and Armagnac, which is again a grape spirit, with a little bit of applejack to give it a fruitiness, and also the scotch to kind of give it an earthy cereal type of quality. They combine very well together, and it gives a very, very nutty, very coffee-like sort of flavor without actually incorporating coffee. It's one of my favorite old-fashioned riffs, and it's definitely one to make. So if you really want to buy 7 bottles of alcohol, or 7 different bottles, you should do it and make this drink. You won't regret it. Cheers.